Right. You have to, yeah, you have to say, okay. All right. So, just for the sake of the recording, we've done some breathing. We did a mindful activity with food, and we have checked in on our goals. And now we're going to work on things that we can do to have a good night's rest. And so during the pandemic, when we all were like exploring and having so much more time, uh, than we ever had before to do things, right? I made up a bracelet for going to bed at night. And so I'm looking for it here in my list of all the bracelets, and I'm going to send this to you. And sweet dreams, a bedtime yoga routine. All right. So um, I I made bracelets and put little charms on them to represent the different yoga moves or the different concepts, or that I've done an anointing one and lots of different ones. And they're great workshop things because you can give everybody what you're trying to teach with the silver charms, and then you just put out all the beads, and then everybody can. It would be a great sister thing, Sister Noreen, because then you would pick up all the beads and you make your own colorful design, but you have the concepts in place with the little charms. So the bedtime routine one is going to start with the clock. And the clock says that young people need to get a 9 to 11 hours of rest at night. Now, that's not the same for tall people. And I know that you, Noreen, have what is it, a 5 hour, like, bing, I'm awake, where you're trying to sleep a little bit more. But I forgot to look it up, but I think we really, as grown up, we really don't need but 7 to 8 hours of rest. It's not like young people growing and building a little more body and brain every night. And actually, I think as you age, you need less. So that'll be interesting, since you've always been somebody who didn't need as much, and your mama was that way. Y'all's mama was that way too. It'll be interesting. Did that change over time as she aged, or um,
she didn't really age.
Yeah.
She passed away when she was 58, so she was still young.
So you didn't get to see how that got you.
No.
Oh, because that would be helpful to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just it's just chart your own territory here. It's all good. It's all good. It's like my mom, and this might probably TMI, but my mom had a hysterectomy. So when I got to menopause, and I was like, well, what in the world? I have nobody to ask about how it works in the family, because my mom doesn't have the parts, to know. And anyway, that I digress. Okay, all right. So we already know about how much time we want to rest. Now, the apple charm on the bracelet is about paying attention to food or drink. So if you are hungry, isn't it funny how everything always works together? If you are hungry, don't go to bed hungry, but don't go to bed stuffed. So if you need a little snack or something before you go to bed, it's okay to get a little something in your system, but remembering what a serving size is, and not not what McDonald's super size, that's not a serving size, right? Did you know that if you bought a house that was built in 1940s, that you could not put the dinner plates that are for sale now in the store in the cabinets, because we have supersized things so much.
Oh, wow.
It will not fit, you really need like a salad plate. What we have as a salad plate now is an appropriate amount for a dinner plate, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, you just need a little bit of something if you're hungry, and you don't want, are y'all people who like caffeine?
I'll have coffee just in the morning. Norm drinks a lot.
So as your day goes on, you don't want coffee, or it even says things like alcohol and nicotine can affect.
Well then.
So you might have to start with your Bloody Mary and your mimosa and have that fun in the mornings. I don't know.
I am really bad with coffee. I know that I am. But I could drink it all day and into the night. And I do like, but and I do like.
Does it really affect you?
I don't know. Maybe it does. And I love a glass of red wine at night or two.
So, I just heard on the news, they always do this. So, having, alcohol now is hurting you. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it hurts you. So on the news, it said, even if you're moderately drinking, so that would be 2 glasses of wine for a man and 1 glass of wine for a woman every day. And I said, whoa, there goes my sister. And Larry goes, your sister, what about you? I said, I'm fine. I don't drink wine.
Yeah, last October we went to the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky, right? Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was to celebrate my husband's retirement, which had happened during COVID. But anyway, or maybe before anyway. But yeah, my family is bourbon drinkers. I'm a wine drinker.
Yeah, I like sweet things, so I'm like that fuzzy navel chick, like
Yeah.
I never matured past sugar and the cookies and
Oh, yeah.
white Russians and the things that are like milkshakes and stuff
Yeah.
with the alcohol. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so the next thing on the bracelet to think about is create a restful environment. So if you're start to think about your bedroom and think about if it's a dark space. So do you have like go in there tonight and look at all the blue lights that are flashing or green lights that are flashing, like from just like alarm clocks or TVs or devices, like there is like the ambient light from the I don't know what you call it. The light from those things is lighting up the room more than we even know. So to have a dark room is good. A cooler room is good, like not to be too hot. And just in general, less screen time right before bed. So like Mary, you said you like to read and stuff before
Well, I
bed.
like to watch TV before bed too.
Oh, so yeah, your murder
That's the Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. But and again, that's just food for thought. Just throwing it out there. All right. So the next thing is about yoga. So let's do some yoga. And if you do your yoga in the daytime, then you will be tired at night. So if you get your walks in and your movement time in, then you'll be more ready to rest. Your body will be less restless. Okay. All right. So we'll work in our sun salutation. So sit up nice and tall in the body that God gave you today to enjoy. All right, we're sitting on the front of our seat and feel very connected, hands to the heart. Big breath in as you reach your hands high, and exhale as you take your hands to your lap. Inhale and reach out on your diagonal, and exhale and fold your body. And you can reach down to something, you can prop up if that feels better. But you're just gonna shake your head yes and shake your head no, so that your neck, if it's holding on to any tension or tightness or anything that's not serving you well, you can remind yourself, let it go, let it go. All right, one hand reaches down and the other hand reaches high. And the hand that's high comes low, and the hand that's low goes high. Come back to center. Feel the feet really connect with the floor as if your foot was a car with 4 wheels. You're pressing down all 4 wheels of the car. And then you're squeezing the muscles to the bones in your legs as you breathe in and support the lift, reaching hands up in front of you and up overhead. And exhaling, bringing palms together, thumbs to your heart. Reminding yourself every time you have your hands together like this, that you have one hand supporting the other hand, one finger is supporting another finger. And that's like us in community. That's like us in a neighborhood, right? We're born to be neighbors and to look out for one another. And we were never born to go this life alone. And we're celebrating that in the next deaconess formation event. All right, big breath in, reach high. Exhale, hands to your lap. Inhale, reach out on a diagonal. Exhale, fold your body. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Find one hand low and one hand high. And the hand that's high comes low, and the hand that's low goes high. Reach your feet, grow roots into the floor through the four corners of the feet, and then squeeze your legs and breathe in as you root and rise up. Bring your palms together, thumbs to the heart, and take a breath in and an out. Listen to the ya and the way as you inhale and exhale. And try that round of breathing, a round of movement one more time. Breath in, reach high. Exhale, hands to the lap. Inhale, reach on the diagonal. And exhale, fold. Inhale, one hand low, one hand high, find the twist. Exhale, the hand that's high comes low, and the hand that's low goes high. Reach your feet into the floor, squeeze your belly muscles, squeeze the muscles in your legs. You're ready, root and rise. And come on up. All right, push yourself forward in your chair and then come right above your chair. And I'm going to turn my chair sideways so that you can see that I'm just hovering right above it, right? My hips are back and my legs are side by side and I reach my hands up. So this is chair pose. So I'm not sitting in my chair. Yeah, find your chair pose. And if you like, you can find something that can help you. Like this is a foam block that can help me keep my legs side by side so that one doesn't go in on the other. You could try that with a pillow or a book or something like that. You're sending your hips back and your knees just automatically bend. And then you push through your legs and come on up nice and tall. And those are the same muscles that you need to work right to go up and down in the bathroom. So those are good muscles to keep strong. Our job is to stay out of assisted living as long as we possibly can. We might need to go, but woohoo! All right. Then we're going to come to our chair. We're going to take our feet on railroad tracks beside your chair. And one toe goes under the chair. And the opposite heel toes away. And this is the triangle pose that we've done many times. You're going to work the inside of the legs here with stretching. You're balancing. You're strengthening through the legs and arms. You're stretching. You're going to breathe in and feel like somebody's doing tug of war. So you push out over the seat cushion and roll down and roll up. If your neck says, I really don't like looking high today, then you can just let it hang if it's got tension or tightness in it. But you're really channeling your inner Pop-Tart here, right? You're in the toaster. And you're trying not to get burnt on this heat and elements. Triangle pose. All right, now the hand that's high is going to come to the chair seat. Your feet are going to stay glue stick to the ground. The hand that is in the chair is going to come to the back of the chair. All right? And you're going to twist into the chair and revolve the triangle. So that means my hand is going out over the top, or I'm crawling those fingertips up to the sky. And if your legs say, that'd be wonderful, then put your toe into the floor and come up with more of a lunge with your back leg, then keeping the feet rooted. Now, did that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're twisting into the chair. So the hand that's high, Mary, put it in the chair seat.
What, this one?
Yes. And the hand that's in the chair seat, put it on the back of the chair. Yes. Now take that hand and creepy crawl your little fingers like spiders and see if it'll go up to the ceiling.
Wait, which one? The back of the chair?
Would that be the one on the back of the chair?
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So now you see what you're twisting into the chair.
Yes.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right, so this is called a revolved triangle. And when I do it, I forget to breathe.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you're breathing, but it is the triangle twisted. You've just twisted the triangle, but you're
Got it.
stretching and moving and yeah, get out of it. You're stretching and moving.
Woo!
Yes, it
I can
raises
feel
it raises
that.
heat in your body. So let's just try that on the other side.
Are you supposed to have your knee bent or straight?
Your legs you're trying to keep them long,
Okay.
strong, like not bent, but you might, I mean, you don't ever want to lock out your joint.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this backwards to you first.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm on my other side. My feet are on railroad tracks. I'm doing triangle first. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take my toe underneath the chair, my hands out, right? Okay. And I'm big breath in, big breath out as I slide over the chair and roll down and roll up. I gaze high or I let my leg rest. And you got that one, right? That's the toast
Yeah.
in the oven. We've done that one before. So
Yeah.
now as we transition it, as we move it to revolve, the hand that's high is going to the chair seat. The hand that's in the chair seat is going to the back of the chair. Yes, 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 yes. And then depending on your shoulder and depending on the twist that you have available in the middle of you, you're going to creepy crawly your hands up. So that's it.
Wow. Woo.
Yes, wow, for sure. All right, come on and plop yourself down in your chair and do your twist. So take your legs to one side or the other, and then reach to the back of your chair. Yeah. And then twist around in the opposite way. All right, now come back to center and then take one hand to a seat and reach up and over and do your side body stretch. So the other things that can be helpful at bedtime is, and then reach up and over the opposite way is there's a brain charm to remember that your stress and your worries are going to contribute to your quality of sleep. So we are doing these things with our yoga to help us manage. Breathing at night is going to be helpful. So go ahead and get yourself nice and comfy. If you're still spinning, the legs up the wall is a great pose to help you calm down. That's when you lay down and put your legs up on your headboard, or you can put them on the side of the bed, or you can put them in a chair. All right. And we're going to rest. So just get yourself nice and comfy. We've taken a magic carpet ride before. We've taken a walk through the woods with the worry woman, right? We've done a body scan. Y'all remember have we done a body scan before? Well, let's do that today. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so you're gonna feel a light shining right in your heart. And you can use lots of ideas for that. You can pretend like it's a star that is your star. It's the star Noreen and the star Mary that shines brightly in you. Or you can even make it just like a flashlight that you have. With a star, that light is going to travel around your body. This is beautiful for when you get ready to go to bed because it can be a real soothing thing to kind of just check out each part of you and it can help you relax. So you're going to let the light, so you're like E.T., right? You channel that 1980 movie. You're the heart light is going to move over to your right shoulder and into your right upper arm and elbow, and then let it flow down into the lower arm and the right wrist and right hand and the right fingers and the space between the fingers. Now, everywhere this light goes gives you a chance to just check in with that part of you. You might not have had a conversation with your elbow lately, but this is a chance to let the light travel through and check in. And if there's a part of you, like I know Mary knows she's got that big old bruise on her leg, but if there's a part of you that as you travel with the light today that you're not aware of, that maybe you notice that it's achy or um, there's a sensation that you just hadn't been aware of, this is your chance to tune in and to let the light be kind of also like a healing light. Now let the light come back at the right hand into the right wrist and the lower arm, the elbow, both sides, in and out, then up the shoulder and over to the heart. The light travels down to the left shoulder now and down the left arm into the elbow, lower arm, wrist and hand, the left fingers, the space between the fingers, the top of the hand, the bottom of the hand. And your whole left arm feels relaxed, soothed by the light. There's a warmth and a quietness and a stillness that follows the light, and a sense of healing and restoration. The light travels back up the left fingers, left hand, left wrist, through the arm, all the way up to the left shoulder and back to your heart. And then let it flow down into your belly. And make it feel like when you drink that warm cup of coffee or that hot water that you may swallow, or oatmeal, like when you eat oatmeal, and just how your belly, or soup on a cold day, you just feel the warmth in your belly. That's the sensation you want to experience as the light circulates in the middle of you, soothes and eases any butterflies that may be flapping around. And then the light drips into the right hip and into the right upper leg and knee, down the leg into the heel and the foot of the right side. The light shines in between the toes, through the toes, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the heel of the foot. And the whole foot is quiet and calm. And if you've ever done like one of those manicure type experiences, it feels like you're having that foot bath. It's relaxing and soothing, and any aches or pains are washed away. And let that light specifically heal all the legs. So that big old bruise, let it flow into that part and heal and soothe and soften the pain and the tenderness. And the light travels back up the right leg and it goes all the way to the right hip, and then travels across the body into your left hip, left upper leg, the hamstring and the quadricep muscles, the knee, the front and back of the joint, the shin, the calf muscle, all the way down to your ankle of your left foot, and the heels and the toe and the toes and the heel and the bottom of the foot and top of the foot, left and right side of the foot. And let that whole left leg, ankle, foot just relax, soften, feel calm and peace. Light comes back up the left toes into the foot. swirls around and through and over as it comes back up your left ankle into your left lower leg, through the knee, upper leg, hip, and now it finds its way to your back. So you're out by the pool or by the ocean or the lake, you feel the sunshine on your back. It's not too hot, it's not too much, it's just right. There's a nice breeze. And that's what this light feels like as it shines on the back of your body, relaxing all the muscles that may be tired or achy or holding on to tension, because the back of our body takes a lot of the brunt of life. Our backs are protecting us, supporting us. Like the turtle with its shell, the back is the protection. And so let the light soothe and ease out any knots of tightness or tension. And then the light travels further up to those shoulders again and back to the neck. And now it goes up the neck into the face. The light shines around the jaw and loosens any clenching of muscles with your teeth. It shines around the smile, your eyes, your nose, the hairline. And then the light travels all the way up into your scalp and out into the world. So like you're a human flashlight, a human torch. The bright light then comes back down into the head, everywhere hair grows or once did. Down, drip, drip, drip down your face. All the muscles have softened around the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, the hairline, and it drips all the way, melts down back to your heart. In me there is a light. It lights the whole world. It radiates truth, boundless will, action, and knowledge. In me there is a light, and it lights the whole world. It radiates truth, boundless will, action, and knowledge. Take a big breath in and let it go. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, or rock your head from side to side to wake yourself up to be ready for whatever this day brings you next. How you feeling?
Relaxed.
Yeah, so you can see how a body scan would be a perfect bedtime routine. When you wake up, I'm always about my head, I've got a lot of things in my head. And my therapist was saying to me, stay in your body, keep breathing, keep focusing on your breath, or try to stay in your body and not go up into your head, you might have a better chance of getting back to rest versus I just sometimes have to get up and start doing the things, right? Yeah. All right. Anything you need specific for our next time together? Everybody feeling good about the tools? Oh yeah. Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
I do. I mean, I really, Deetta, I find myself in the day, like if I just had a hard call or something, like, right, just, oh, or if I'm on Zoom or something, just paying attention to my posture. And so like I really appreciate all these tools that you're giving us, because I'm trying to integrate them in. And yeah.
And that I am convinced that is the way we win. we've all been sold a bill of goods that you had to do this for an hour or do that, but I am convinced it is the small choices that we make and make them consistently
Yeah.
that is going to help us have longer life, better quality of life. We've got longevity now. Medicines and things are making people live longer, but we want quality of life. Like we said, I mean, we might need to get into that assisted living facility one day, but we're going to try to stay out of it as long as we can, or at
Yes.
least have a great
Yes.
quality of life, right, when we're there.
Right.
Yeah. Amen to that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
This
Well,
is-
if you think of anything in particular you'd like to explore, but for the last time, or just the final one of this session, just let me know. I'll go back through my notes and make sure it wasn't anything that I was hoping, and I'll send you notes from today as well.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Sarah.
All righty. Happy
Thank
day,
you.
everyone. God's
Thanks.
peace and blessings.
Bye.
Love to